So here the normal equations for the optimum filter coefficients that we have been denoting in the previous equation that we covered in the previous topic, that it was FIR-Wiener filter. So these can be obtained directly by applying the orthogonality principle in the linear mean square estimation process here. So simply the mean square error, that here we denote with the symbol, the Greek symbol epsilon, or the psi here, xi. So it is a minimum if the filter coefficients that generally we denote h of k are selected such that the error is orthogonal to each of the data points in the estimate here. So here it can be expressed as capital E of small e of n multiplied to the conjugate of x of n minus l. So this is equal to 0, or l is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to capital M minus 1, where the error signal, that it is small e of n, is equal to the difference. Here we have d of n minus the summation k is equal to 0 to capital M minus 1 for the multiplication of h of k with x of n minus k here. So if the filter coefficients are supposed to satisfy the first equation that we see on the top, the resulting MSE will be a minimum here, what we call minimum mean square error here. So when we view the geometrical point of view, the output of the filter, the corresponding estimate here we can express by the mathematical expression d cap of n, that is equal to the summation small k is equal to 0 to capital M minus 1 or h of k multiplied to x of n minus k. So it is a vector quantity in the subspace spanned by the data x of k here. So for k that is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to capital M minus 1. So this is what the estimate we have shown with d cap of n. So when we talk about the error, which can be denoted E of n, so it will be a vector that will be from d of n to the estimate. Here we have represented d cap of n. So here we show d of n is equal to the addition of E of n with d cap of n here. So we will show you the error into the geometric point of view in the functional space here. Now talking about the term orthogonality here. So the orthogonality principle will state that the length of the error that we have denoted is a minimum when E of n is perpendicular to the data subspace here. So that is what the orthogonality we shall talk along with the help of a figure. Now since the mean square error is minimized by the selection of the filter coefficients to satisfy the orthogonality principle, the residual minimum mean square error can be simply represented by the expression. Here we abbreviate it as MMSE. To the suffix we have the representation of capital M. So this is equal to the estimate of capital E of, inside here we write small e of n multiplied with the conjugate of, here it is not the E of n, a typo mistake, here it should be d of n. So here it should be d of n and d should be represented with the asterisk to show that it is a conjugate. So next to that, here we visualize one illustration that it is for the geometric interpretation of the linear mean square error problem here. So in this diagram you see the different axes which are mutually perpendicular to each other. In the horizontal plane we have x of 1 and x of 2 here, whereas the projection of d of n, thereupon you see when the projection of the d of n from the end point is dropped onto the horizontal plane formed by the two axes x of 1 and x of 2, there it is the estimate shown d cap of n here, and the difference between the two endpoints of the d of n and d cap of n, both the representation in the vector form. Here it is nothing but the error, that it is e of n here. So the general definition of the orthogonality for any two vector entities is that when no component of the first vector is there in the direction of second vector and vice versa. It means no component of as well the second vector is there in the direction of the first vector. So then that pair is said to be orthogonal to each other here. So the concept of the orthogonality we have been applied in the linear mean square estimation process here. So this will conclude the discussion with respect to the topic finite impulse response Wiener filter here.